Jordan, go get the Royal Highness's mother.
Yeah. Yeah, that one guy got stuck over here. I think we can. Okay. Yeah, if you right there. Push. Lots of pictures.
Find a cameraman. I'm just a video person.
Well,
Let's do it.
In days gone by, there existed many orders of knighthood which recognized the skill and honor of their members. In the service of their king and in the defense of the noble ideals of chivalry embodied in their queen, did these orders achieve their exalted rank. The society created the Order of Chivalry, which consists equally of the knights and masters of arms, to recognize outstanding martial achievement and the attainment of those qualities and abilities which are a mark of a peer. Members of the Order of the Chivalry are mighty warriors, but they are also skilled in the arts and have given of their time to the benefit of the common weal. As such, they have been recognized as peers of the realm. Their majesties now call before them the companions of the Order of the Chivalry of the Outlands here assembled.
Here's your job. You accept it.
The crown now calls Oleg Schwinghammer to come before this court and company.
Lord Oleg Schwinghammer, promise of the Outland, order of the Trefoil, Thermopylae of the Citadel, Dark Overlord of Blackwater Keep, defender of the Stag's Blood, speaker of the truth, the last hammer of Kalan.
You left out Red Bull, and
we couldn't go through all of them.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Oleg, have you undertaken to accept the accolade of knighthood that was offered to you at the War of the Phoenix? This pleases us greatly. Oh, that was the wrong offering. Bring forth the chain. I'll take the You're good. I can take it if you want. Do you want words for it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. In a minute. You can be right here, but Neil's right here.
Chain has passed from night to night.
This chain has passed from night to night.
Throughout the ages in our
Throughout the ages in our kingdom.
kingdom. Let it now pass from night to night.
Let it now pass from night to night once again.
Sir Rowley, Master Tariq, Mr. Zamania, Maese Carlos, Master Adam, who speaks for Viscount Merrill. As members of the peerage, do you now affirm that Oleg has grown in gentle virtue and chivalrous grace, the hallmark of a true and faithful peer?
Majesties, thank you for allowing me to speak for this committee today. The thing you do is not anything small. This man has had a long journey, and I find him to be quite rare. I met him many, many years ago on the fields of the Australia War, where in feats of prowess he defeated all comers and became a champion. He was awarded a fine helmet for all his efforts. I've watched him grow on the path of chivalry. He has a humble grace that inspires me and many others. He is always first to help, always first to lend aid, always there to do what is right and what is needed. I've watched him gain prowess against those that would come against him, defend this kingdom against your enemy. But he has also given good service, and he has been a great supporter of the arts, not only in the things that he makes himself, but in supporting his lovely wife, who is an extremely talented artist. And they together do many great things that enrich our realm. It is my great honor to stand before this court and company today and endorse this canon on behalf of the Order of Chivalry, that we have discussed, and we find him most worthy, and what you do today is right and blessed. Thank you. Amen.
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, Your Royal Highnesses, and all those gathered today, I speak on behalf of my order for this young man. Oleg was literally born into the society. He has lived a great life amongst us as he grew. Although his primary focus is the arts of war, he is an artisan by his own right. The things that he makes are handmade and beautiful. He's a very talented chess player. Anyone here should play him when they have a chance. But most important to me and to my order is this man is a patron of the arts and a supporter of the arts. In particular, he supports his lovely wife through all that she does. He is always by her side, and he is always there for her. And for this, Your Majesties, and all of you together, we, the Order of the Laurels, feel that he is most deserving of this recognition that you wish to give him today. Thank you.
Your Majesties, assembled friends, nobles here gathered. So many people refer to the SCA as their chosen family, and I stand here and tell you that this man is indeed my family. I've known Oleg as long as we've both been playing, since we were children. We often talk about second-generation players. Many of us here are those. Oleg is even more unique, that he is a third-generation player. I grew up with his family, a clan full of warriors, amazing artisans, and true servants of the stag. And as many know, feral as only children of the Southern Shires could be. All that said, we have grown up, and Oleg is a worthy scion of his line. He embodies all of the aspects and all of the ideals we would hope for in a knight. But today I speak on behalf of the Order of the Pelican, and I would tell you of his service. Oleg has been the Knight Marshal for Nehru Cameroon for many years. In addition to the needs of his office, he helps facilitate space for Shire activities on behalf of his fellow officers. He's stewarded events, helping to continue the amazing line of popular and well-remembered events such as Clan Wars and Siege of the City down in the south. Beyond this formal service, Oleg is an amazing advocate, both within and without his shire. Through his travels and his knowledge of people and groups in the Outlands, he helps those in need make connections to further themselves whether it's to fight someone new in practice, to find help in a neighboring group, or to meet up and learn new things with each other. Your Majesties, on behalf of the Pelican, I joyously commend this man for elevation. He is a knight in every sense, and with all my love, I welcome my brother Trudy.
Dominus, Domina, Dread Lord, Dread Lady, Excellencies, good gentles all, I today speak on behalf of the Order of Defense. You have heard tales about this man's service, his advocacy, and of his prowess. Today I would speak of the man as a whole, for we know that this award and recognition, more than anything, is something that we see him already and hold him as such. It is just now for all others who do not know this great gentle to say, this man is a peer, this man is kind, this man is valorous, and I am blessed to call him friend. He is a beautiful human being who serves, who gives, who fights, and advocates. And he knows, and we have had talks about what it is to be a peer, but more importantly, understand, Oleg, you are worthy. And I see you as a peer to me, and everyone else will recognize that. The Order of Defense wholeheartedly and unequivocally sees this man as a peer, and we are glad to see him recognized as such.
As it pleases your Royal Majesties, I am representing His Excellency, Viscount Beryl de Joubert, and every word I am about to speak are his.
I can't even kick him out of court.
You can kick out a proxy.
But your Majesties may do so by proxy. Greetings to your Majesties, Excellencies, and all others here to witness this grand event. I am Viscount Beryl de Joubert, 17th Prince of the Principality of the Outlands. Please pardon my absence, as I have mundane business that kept me from attending. Also, please excuse good Master Adam for any grammatical errors or attempts at humor which may occur. He is a wordsmith and I am not. Today is Oleg Schwinghammer's day. Laurels will tell of his artistic abilities. Pelicans will speak of his service to the society. And knights will speak of his martial prowess. I speak as a royal peer, and I will speak of his highest quality, his character. Two events from his long ago past come to mind. Two events which shaped this young lord into the peer he is about to become. As a very young lad, young Red Bull Ottoson, which was the name he went by before he was old enough to choose his own, was a shining example of courtesy and chivalry. During his formative years as a budding knight-errant, he would travel the landscape of events he attended with his family and do what all young fighters do. He would challenge those who were better and more skilled at swordplay than he was to fight with them. As I mentioned, he was a young lad between the ages of 6 and 9, and during those years, he would carry 2 swords with him. These weapons were never of equal quality and may have been plain sticks, padded weapons, broomsticks, short, wrought iron bars, or even the occasional rattan weapon. To his courtesy, I speak of now as at no time ever the gentleman that he was, even at that young age. Did he not present a weapon to his opponent so that they could fight? And once his opponent laid touch in the briefest and simplest of ways to that weapon, chivalry now being satisfied to his opponent being armed, did the fury of the Red Bull hack and cleave and lay waste to the person holding that weapon. There was no escape. He was relentless then, as he is now, in his attack. Those were good days. As long as you knew how that game was played, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And now I will tell you of the event which opened my eyes to the true quality of this young man. Again, during those formative years, there was a camping event being held in the Shire of Kalad. The Shire had a wonderful site, an oasis really, in the desert with grassy fields and ponds and shade trees, a beautiful place in truth. A young girl who was younger than Oleg at that time had wandered into the pond and was slowly making her way toward the deeper middle. He was the closest person to her and yelled for help, as he should have done in that situation. But then he did more. He slowly entered the pond until he had reached the girl and slowly walked her out until they were almost to the bank when the adults arrived. I witnessed this from afar with mine own eyes. I witnessed the true embodiment of chivalry performed by a lad too young to don armor and wield weaponry. And that is why today, and every day since that event, I have felt that Oleg Schwinghammer, once called Red Bull Odinson, would be worthy to join the circle of chivalry and stand alone on his acts of chivalry and outstanding character.
Gentle peers, we thank you for your wise counsel. Bring forth lightning, the great sword of state of the Outlands. Oleg, you have been deemed fit for this high estate by your peers. And have indicated your willingness to accept this honor from our hands. Do you now swear by all that you hold sacred, true, and holy, that you will honor and defend the crown and kingdom of the Outlands?
That you will honor, defend, protect all ladies and those weaker than yourself.
That you'll be courteous, honor your peers, of the chivalry, of the laurel, of the pelican, and of the defense.
That you will conduct yourself in all manners as befits a peer. Drawing your sword only for just cause. That you will enshrine in your heart the noble ideals of chivalry, to the benefit of your own good name and the greater glory of the Outlands.
Then, having sworn these solemn oaths, know that we, Bardolph and Sabiha, King and Queen of the Outlands, do dub you with our sword lightning by all that you hold sacred, true, and holy. Once for honor, twice for duty, and thrice for chivalry.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Arise, Sir Oleg.
Lady Dragoslava, Sir Max.
We just made a knight who's a squire. Whoops. Think about that one.
I'm gonna use you for that.
Accept this white belt.
Symbolizing the purity of your honor.
Symbolizing the purity of your honor.
The sign of the Order of Chivalry.
The sign of the Order of Chivalry.
And of your knightly rank and station.
And of your knightly rank and station.
Accept from our hands this chain.
Sir Max, you have a chain. I have the other.
All right. This is the one you're getting. Get this piece of shit. I'm not a wordsmith, This chain is heavy, hurts, it's prickly, and it sort of represents tonight's health. It carries weight. Sure.
Except from our hands, this chain.
Except from our hands, this chain.
Passed from night to night.
Passed from night to night.
For each night is a link in the honor of our kingdom.
For each night is a link in the honor of our kingdom.
It symbolizes your fealty to crown and kingdom.
It symbolizes your fealty to crown and kingdom.
Take this chain and swear.
Take this chain and swear.
Wow.
This day do I render all ancient fealty to my sovereign Lord and my king, Lord of Sevilla, with my right of arms.
Faithfully. This do I swear. By my belt and chain. And by my honor. And by the high ideals. Which I hold as a knight of this realm. So say I.
Oleg.
Sire,
We hear your oaths and accept your fealty.
and pledge to you that from this day forward,
And pledge to you that from this day forward, you will be our liege man.
that we will honor your order.
That we will honor your order
And defend your rights as a peer.
and defend your rights as a peer.
And that we will protect the trust.
And we will protect the trust that you have placed in us. Mighty with justice, tempered with mercy.
Accept this chain.
Accept this chain,
Which shall symbolize your duty and your bond.
which shall symbolize your duty and your bond.
As a liege man in fealty to the crown of the
As a liege man in fealty to the crown of the
Outlands.
Outlands.
Never forget the burden of this chain.
Never forget the burden of this chain. Is there a sword?
Sire, accept this sword.
Accept this sword,
Which shall symbolize your prowess at arms.
which shall symbolize your prowess at arms.
Remember well
Remember well
that the sword of the chivalry
that the sword of the chivalry
should be drawn only in defense of the realm.
should be drawn only in defense of the realm.
Or those weaker than yourself.
The defense of those weaker than yourself.
Wear it with care.
Wear it with care.
Wield it with
Wield it with mercy. Bring forth the spurs. In former times, knights rode forth to met out justice. In the name of the crown.
Except these spurs.
Except these spurs,
Which symbolize your devotion
to the high ideals of chivalry and justice.
Wear them honorably and proudly.
Wear them honorably and proudly.
And may they never be hacked off.
And may they never be hacked off in shame or degradation. Sir Oleg, let this be the last blow you receive unanswered. Rise.
Know all to whom these present letters shall come, that we, Bardolph, by right of arms, king of the Outlands, and Sabiha, our queen, send greetings. Our loyal subject, Oleg Schwinghammer, has demonstrated great chivalry and prowess upon the field of honor, rendering high and noble service to crown and kingdom in war and in peace. We do hereby prefer and create him to the rank and dignity of the Knight of the Society for Creative Anachronism. We know ye that we do hereby confirm and affirm these arms previously registered by the College of Arms by these letters patent, to wit, per chevron throughout, for pure, ermined, or and or, in base, 2 warhammers in saltire gold, which Sir Oleg shall hold for his sole use, as we have commanded it to be described and depicted here. In witness whereof we have fixed our royal signs this 27th day of May, in the 58th year of the Society, being 2023 of the Common Era. Bardolph, King, Sabiha, Queen, I, White Stag, Principal Herald of the Outlands, do attest that the said arms have been duly registered with the College of Arms, Ethelwolf, White Stag, Principal Herald. The scroll is the work of his lady, the Honorable Lady Dragoslava.
Go now and greet your peers.
Okay, we got it.
For Sir Oleg, hip hip!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
King and Queen of the Outlands. You have their majesty's leave to go and enjoy the event.
That's amazing. Yeah. I thought Garrett has right to I have to be outside. Absolutely.
Coffee and
Your name belt, right? I always watch you on Facebook. I can't believe how you know what I don't know how to say it. Persistent, just like if it's not one thing, it's another.
So you
Good. I think we got Simon's head for the second half of it.
That's fine. This button right here.
I just had to run to the other side because, of course, everyone that was